Okay, I'm going to do the front pose. I'm going to use a Riley technique to do it. Here's my line of action. Again, I'm using a Wolf 2B and shaped like wedge-shaped. I'm going to put the head in. I'm going to indicate the ear. I'm going to put the neck in. There's the chest cavity, and again, our hips are swinging out. One leg is going under, and then I have a leg that's overlapping and going down. There's the line of action for the shoulders. We have one arm that's coming out and coming down to about here. This back arm she's leaning on comes out like that. Okay, let me go and refine the shapes. I'm going to basically define the face a little bit better. There's the forehead, nose, put the upper lip in, lower lip, chin. Okay, redo the neck. She's got a beautiful head of hair. Indicate the hair as just one large mass. There's the trap. Again, here's the first shoulder, and I'm going to put the breasts in as one unit. Here's the back arm, which she's leaning on. Again, I'm going to separate the breasts, indicate the shapes for her right arm. There's the shoulder, there's the tricep. Again, the elbow, basically it's bending forward like that. It's coming forward and she's basically leaning on it. Okay, here's the breast shape. Let me do the hips. This leg is jutting out. There's the upper thigh. And again, the knee. Kneecap is shaped like a small skull. And again, we're going to do the calf. Remember, the outer side of the calf is higher than the inner side. We discussed that. Now we're going to, the ankle's going the opposite direction. So the inner ankle is higher than the outer ankle. And then I'm going to put in a shape for her foot. All right, let's go back and refine the rib cavity. Here's her stomach. Here's the other hip, which you can't really see. This leg is jutting out. Here's the knee for that hip, and basically it goes under. And then there's her other foot. Again, she's leaning her weight on this arm. We just indicate that like that. Okay. Now we're going to go back and refine a little more. So remember that the darkest, I'm going to minimize the shading, but the darkest shape is her hair. She's got long flowing hair. Put the ear back in. Now the eye socket, let me shade in the eye socket, and there's the cheekbone. And I'm just going to indicate the eyebrow and the eye very quickly. There's her nose. There's a cast shadow under the nose. Cast shadow at the top of the top lip. I'm going to indicate her chin. And then there's a cast shadow under her chin on the neck. There's the traps. There's the bicep. I'm going to indicate the shoulder with a hard edge. Okay, let me refine the breasts a little more. The nipple, there's a cast shadow, there's the turning edge across the breast, and there's the reflected light from her chest cavity under each breast. Remember, the light is coming from this direction. Put the other breast in. There's a rib cavity. And let's finish the hair and finish this arm. Just going to very lightly indicate this back arm. I want it to recede. We do the hand. Okay. Go back and we'll work on the right arm. I'm going to make a hard edge where the elbow juts out. This forearm slightly in shadow, particularly on the turning side. And then there's her hand again. Let's redo the hip. There's the hip bone. Remember, I can't see it on the other side. Comes across like that. This leg is coming across her left leg. Let me redraw that again. There's the kneecap. Remember, the kneecap looks like a little skull. And there's the left leg. I'm going to finish the foot very quickly. I'll indicate the big toe, small toes in shadow. All right, let's finish the right leg. There's the kneecap. Again, this is because it's away from the light. This whole area is basically in shadow. Remember, the outside of the cap is higher than the inside. Opposite for the ankle bones. And here's a foot. I'll indicate the big toe and some of the small toes. And again, that's in shadow. This is all away from the light. Okay, I'm going to put the hands in very quickly. Her left hand, I'm going to indicate the thumb, and then send a slight shadow under that. Or again, this arm would be in shadow. There's a cast shadow under the breasts. Finish the right hand. Again, I'm going to put the small finger in and then indicate some of the other fingers. I'm going to go back to her hair again just to darken it some more. And again, the hair is flowing on this side. Her ear is barely visible. And again, there's a shadow under the cheekbone. And there's the forehead unit and again, some of the planes in the face. I'm going to quickly put them in so I give her face a little dimension. Okay, we'll call that one done.